Grand Duchess Olga Katrina! Your Highness, allow me to present to you Miss Sycamore, Miss Carmichael, Grandpa,
Madam.
Mr. Carmichael, Mr. Sycamore, and Mr. DePina.
all right now, Mr. DePina.
Won't you take a seat, Your Highness?
Thank you.
Oh, we are most honored to receive you, Your Highness.
I am most happy to be here. How soon is dinner?
Oh, very, very soon.
I do not mean to be rude, but I must be back at the restaurant by 8 o'clock. I am substituting for another waitress.
Oh, don't you worry, Your Highness. I shall get you back there, back.
Thank you for the info.
Have you heard from your cousins?
Yes, I have. There are so many people here in Russia now. There is my cousin, her sister Natasha. She is coming here. She is coming here from Russia, and she is studying to be a manicurist. Ooh! I'm so excited. And then there is my Uncle Sergey. He is an elevator man, a very nice man.
Say, Duchess, I think you waited on me once at Child's Restaurant, the 72nd Street place.
Oh, no, that was my sister.
The Grand Duchess Natasha!
Well, anyone else around?
Have you heard from Alexis?
Oh, Prince Alexis. He's coming here soon. And I cannot wait, because the next month I will be transferred to Fifth Avenue style, and then it only is to Schross, and then we will see what Prince Alexis says about that.
Oh, Your Highness, did you know the Tsar? Oh, personally, I mean.
Of course, he was my cousin. It was terrible what happened to him, but perhaps it was for the best. Where will he get the job now?
Pravda, das ist true.
And before elections, in every family, my cousin, the King of Sweden, he was very nice to us for about 10 years, but he would send us a menu order every now and then. But he said, I just not can go on. I'm not doing so well myself. I do not blame him.
Oh, well, of course not. Oh, will you excuse me for a moment?
Say, Duchess, is it true what they say about Rasputin?
Everyone wants to know about Rasputin. It is true and how.
You don't say.
Your Highness, we must watch the time.
Thank you, Kollega. The manager does not like me. It is a communist.
Oh, well, dinner will be ready very, very soon. Oh, Essie, go in the kitchen, help Brie with dinner. Yes.
All right. Can I help? I love to cook.
Oh, but Your Highness, not on your day off.
I do not mind. Where is your kitchen?
Right through here. Your Mrs. Grand Duchess.
Well, there you are. You can come calling income. If they have got sour cream and hot cheese, we will make blintzes.
Ah, princess. Oh, Grandpa, you are in such a treat for tonight. Ah, here we go.
Say, the Duchess is all right. Hey, Duchess, can I help?
She's got a beautiful face for a mask, hasn't she?
Oh, she really is a wonderful woman, too, considering she's a Grand Duchess.
Yes, wonderful what some people go through, and still keep kind of gay, too.
Oh, well, it made me forget about everything for a moment.
Better call for that cab, I suppose.
Oh, but they're coming. Paul, maybe he convinces us.
Hold on, bring her back down.
Don't you do that.
And please!
All right, go ahead. Do you know you have the most stubborn daughter in all 48 states?
If it is, it's certainly a wonderful service.
Anyone else? Are you here?
Yes, Mr. Kirby, come right in.
How do you do?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Working my trading. Tony, come home with me. I'm always very upset.
Very well, Father. $5.
Sorry, Tom.
Mr. Kirby, I suppose after last night you think this family is pretty near crazy.
No, I would not say that. Although, I'm not accustomed to much dinner spending the night in jail.
Well, you have to remember, you came on the wrong night. I bet you tonight nothing will happen at all.
It's better off. It was not merely last night that I was myself and engaged again once.
Well, Father,
handle my own affairs. Alice, for the last time, will you marry me?
No, Tony, I know what your father's saying, and he's right.
No, he's not.
Alice, you're in love with this boy, and you're not marrying him because he's not. Because we're the kind of people we are.
Grandpa,
Well, I know you think the families wouldn't get along. Well, maybe they wouldn't. But who says they're right and we're wrong?
Grandpa, I didn't say that. I only feel.
Well, what I feel is that Tony is too nice a boy to wake up 20 years from now, nothing in his life but stocks and bonds.
How's that?
Yes, mixed up and unhappy, the way you are.
I beg your pardon, Miss Vanderhoff. I'm a very happy man.
Are you?
Certainly I am.
Where do you think you get your indigestion from? Happiness? No, sir. You get it from doing things you don't want to do.
I don't do anything I don't want to do.
Sure you do. You said at the end of the week you're pretty near crazy due to Wall Street. Then why do you keep on doing it?
I don't keep on. That's my business. I can't give up this business.
Sure you can. You have all the money you need. You can't take it with you.
That's a very easy thing to say, Mr. Vanderhoff. But I spent my entire life building my business.
And what's it got you? Same kind of deals every morning, same kind of mail, same kind of meetings, same dinners at night, same indigestion. And what's it got you? Where does the fun come in, Mr. Kirby? Don't you think there ought to be something more? You must have wanted more when you started. And we haven't had much time, any of us.
What do you expect me to do? Live the way you do? Do nothing?
Well, I have a lot of fun. Time enough for everything. Read, talk, visit the zoo, practice my darts. Even have time to notice when spring comes around. Don't see anybody I don't want to. Don't have 6 hours of things I have to do before I have 1 hour, but I like it. And I haven't had bicarbonate soda in 35 years. What's the matter with that?
What's the matter with that? Suppose we all did that. The fine world we have, everyone going to zoos. Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Vanderhoff. Who would do the work?
There's always people like that to work, because they like it. Inventions, and they flood the oceans. But from what I've seen of you, Mr. Kirby, I don't think you're one of them. You're missing something.
I'm not aware of missing anything.
Sure you are. Well, that's what I thought too. I used to get to that office 9 o'clock sharp every morning, no matter how I felt. Used to lie awake nights, worrying if I would get that contract. I used to worry about the world too. I used to worry if Blaine or Cleveland would be elected president. I got worked up about that. Well, what I'm trying to say, Mr. Kirby, is that I've had 35 years of experience that no one will ever take away from me, you see?
Yes, I do see. And it's a very dangerous monster, Mr. Vanderhoff. It's un-American. And it's exactly why I'm opposed to this marriage. I don't want Tony or sympathies.
What's the matter with it, Father?
What's the matter with it? It's downright communism, that's what it is.
Well, you didn't always think so.
I most certainly did. What are you talking about?
There was a point in your life when you wanted to be a trapeze artist, didn't you?
Why, don't be it, Tony.
How are those letters you wrote to Grandpa? I found them in the chest. They're all down there in black and white.
No! How dare you, these letters? How dare you?
Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Kirby. Did you wear tights?
Sir! Sir! I was 14.
Yes, but at 18, you wanted to be a saxophone player.
Tony!
And at 21, you ran away from home because Grandpa wanted to force you into the business. It's all down there in black and white. You didn't always think so.
Well, well, well.
I may have had sleep or something, but thank God my father knocked him out of me. I went to the business and forgot him.
Not altogether. There's still a saxophone in the back of your clothes closet.
There is.
It's enough, Tony. We'll discuss this later.
No, I want to talk about this now. I think Mr. Vanderhoff is right. Dead right. I've always hated that business, and I'm never going back. You know what? I'll play something else. I didn't make a mistake by bringing you here last night. I brought you here on purpose.
Tony!
I wanted to see a family that loved and understood each other as they were. You've never understood. You've never had time. So I'm not making your mistake. I'm clearing out. There's still time.
Clearing out? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not getting pushed back into the business just because I'm your son. I'm clearing out.
But, Tony, what are you going to do?
Maybe be a bricklayer, but at least it's something I want to do.
Oh, that must be the cab.
Tell us, wait a minute, Ed.
Grandpa.
Do you mind, Alice? You know, Mr. Kirby, Tony's going through just what you and I did when we were his age. And I think if he wasn't hard enough, you could hear the same thing saying to your father 25 years ago. And you know what? We were right. How many of us could settle for what we eventually get? There's only a handful of people that can look back and say they even came close. So, before you clean out that closet, Mr. Kirby, I'd get a few good hours on that saxophone.
Now, before I make the blitzes, how many of you will be staying for dinner?
Oh, your Highness, may I present Mr. Anthony Kirby and Mr. Anthony Kirby Jr., the Grand Duchess of Katrina.
How's that?
How do you do? And how many of you will be staying for dinner?
Oh, you made quite a sack of them. You can't ever tell.
The Tsar always told me, Olga, do not be stingy with the blitzes.
What did you say that was?
The Grand Duchess of Katrina. She's cooking the dinner.
Oh.
Speaking of dinner, Mr. Kirby, why don't you and Tony both stay?
Oh, yes, we have all that food that we're going to have last night. Oh, I I mean tonight.
How about it? Why not stay? It's gonna be lovely.
How crowded, Father? Are we staying?
Why, if you care to, Tony, I'd like to very much.
Oh,
No, Alice will send away that cab, Mr. Vanderhoff?
Why not stay, Alice? It's gonna be quite a crowd.
I'm saying, Alice, the families all get to know each other, don't you think?
Mr. Kirby. Tony, oh, Grandpa, you are wonderful.
I've been telling you that for years.
Here, Grandpa, a letter came to you. It's in the icebox.
Oh, really? Oh, the government again.
Won't you step into the office, Miss Sycamore? I'd like to do a little dictation.
Better tell that cat.
Well.
well, what is it, Grandpa?
Apparently I died 8 years ago.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Remember Charlie the Milkman, barely under my name?
Yes?
Well, I told them that I was Martin Vanderhoff Jr., and they apologized. I'm going to get a refund.
Sure. Pardon me, Mr. Vanderhoff. How did you say you escaped the income tax?
Tonight, my friends, you are going to eat.
Hello there.
How do you do?
Fine. Glad to see you.
What has happened here?
Relaxing. Please a minute.
Everything will be ready in a minute. You can all sit down.
Oh, it's time for dinner, everybody. It's time for dinner. Oh, Mr. Kirby, won't you take a seat? It's time for dinner.
Yes, I'm coming.
Oh, Essie, stop dancing. It's time for dinner.
Oh, Mr. Kirby, you are going to love Russian.
Oh, but you must be careful with your indigestion.
Nonsense, I have any indigestion.
How was your trip to get around this, Mr. Schwartz?
Mr. All the places like
Well, sir, here we are again. We'd like to say thanks once more for everything you've done for us. Things seem to be going along fine. Alice is going to marry Tony, and it looks like they're going to be very happy. Of course, the fireworks blew up. That was Mr. DePinna's fault, not yours. We've all got our health, and as far as anything else is concerned, we'll leave it to you. Thank you.
Oh,